Suez closes. 400 ships wait. The world economy holds its breath. A security incident shuts down the most critical maritime artery on Earth. 72 hours. No passage. Global trade freezes in real time. This is Red Sea Doctrine, where sea power decides everything. March 15th, 0630 local time. Egyptian maritime authorities issue emergency closure order. All transits suspended. Suez Canal goes dark. Reason classified. Security threat detected. No timeline for reopening. Within minutes, shipping companies receive alerts. 412 vessels already in queue. Another 270 approaching from Mediterranean and Red Sea. Combined cargo value exceeds $48 billion. Insurance premiums spike instantly. Lloyd's of London activates crisis protocols. Every hour of closure costs the global economy $400 million. Egypt loses $15 million per day in canal fees. European refineries have 72 hours of reserves. Asian factories depend on just-in-time delivery. The clock starts now. Red Sea Doctrine breaks down what happens when one canal holds the world hostage. First hour. Panic spreads through shipping exchanges. Rotterdam, Singapore, Shanghai. Commodity traders react. Oil futures jump 6%. Brent crude hits $92 per barrel. Natural gas prices surge across Europe. Container shipping costs double for Mediterranean routes. Maersk redirects 12 vessels. Mediterranean Shipping Company activates contingency plans, but there's a problem. The alternative route around Africa adds 14 days, 10,000 nautical miles extra. Fuel costs spike by $1.8 million per vessel. Smaller operators cannot afford it. They wait and hope. One strait, 12% of global trade. Would you risk sailing through it or pay double to go around? Hour 6. Egyptian Navy deploys patrol boats along canal length. Military helicopters circle Port Said and Suez. No official statement on threat type. Intelligence sources suggest possible sabotage attempt. Underwater infrastructure vulnerable. Reports indicate explosive device detected near southern section. Disposal teams mobilized. U.S. Fifth Fleet monitors from Bahrain. 3 destroyers positioned near Bab el-Mandeb Strait. If Suez stays closed, shipping reroutes through Red Sea anyway. But that creates new choke point pressure. Houthi forces in Yemen already demonstrated anti-ship capabilities. Every vessel that waits becomes a target of opportunity. Maritime security firms raise threat level to critical. Private military contractors deploy to high-value cargo ships. Armed guards board tankers carrying liquefied natural gas. Each LNG carrier holds $140 million of cargo. Pirates and militant groups track vessels dead in the water. Hour 12. Economic cascade accelerates. European auto manufacturers halt production lines. German factories need components from Asia. Those components sit on ships in the Red Sea. Just-in-time inventory means zero buffer. Toyota announces temporary closure of 3 facilities. Volkswagen follows. French retailers warn of shortages within 5 days. Supermarkets depend on Egyptian produce that transits northbound. Fresh goods spoil. Cold chain breaks down. British ports prepare for cargo surge when canal reopens. But storage capacity limited. Containers will stack up for weeks. Supply chain experts calculate recovery time. Minimum 3 weeks to clear backlog. Some estimate 2 months for full normalization. Who controls this sea? A. U.S. and allies. B. Regional powers. C. No one. Comment your answer. Hour 18. Diplomatic pressure intensifies. U.S. Secretary of Defense contacts Egyptian Ministry of Defense. Offers technical assistance. Explosive ordnance disposal teams stand ready. France deploys naval assets to eastern Mediterranean. 2 frigates and support vessels. European Union convenes Emergency Trade Council. requests transparency from Cairo, but Egypt plays cards close. Suez Canal Authority releases minimal information. National security cited. Sources suggest threat more serious than publicly stated. Intelligence chatter indicates coordinated plot. Multiple insertion points along canal. Sophisticated operation. State-level resources required. Fingers point toward regional adversaries. Iran maintains denied involvement before accusations made. Russia silent. China calls for immediate reopening. Beijing has most to lose. 70% of Chinese exports to Europe use Suez route. Hour 24. First day ends. No resolution. 412 ships still waiting. Crews grow restless. Supplies run low on some vessels. Fuel reserves calculated down to the hour. Captains face impossible choice. Wait or detour. Waiting costs money. Detouring costs more. Some companies split the difference. 50 vessels begin southern turn. Destination, Cape of Good Hope. African circumnavigation last resort. Maritime tracking shows exodus from Red Sea. Ships peel away toward open ocean, but others double down. They bet on quick resolution. They're wrong. But what happened inside the shipping corridor? Shocked commanders. Hour 30. Egyptian special forces locate secondary device. Not at canal. At nearby oil pipeline. Suez Mediterranean pipeline. Assumed. Runs parallel to canal. Handles 2.3 million barrels per day. Backup route for crude oil. Somebody wanted both shut down. Simultaneous attack plan. Discovered before activation. Bomb squad neutralizes threat, but investigation expands. How many devices total? How many teams inserted? Egyptian intelligence conducts nationwide sweep. 20 suspects detained. Links to external handlers. This wasn't random vandalism. This was strategic economic warfare. Red Sea Doctrine covers conflicts where trade routes become battlefields. Hour 42. Canal partially reopens. Single-lane southbound traffic only. Highest priority vessels proceed first. LNG carriers, oil tankers, military logistics ships, U.S. Navy fast combat support ship passes through. Resupply mission to 5th Fleet. Commercial operators protest priority system, but security trumps commerce. Egyptian authorities maintain heavy presence. Underwater sensors deployed every kilometer. Dive teams inspect canal bed. Naval mines ruled out. But paranoia remains. What if another device waits? What if this was diversion? Shipping companies pay premium for early passage. $15,000 extra per transit. Cairo recoups losses. Maritime economics during crisis. Hour 54. Northbound lane remains closed. Structural inspection required. Damage assessment teams check canal banks. Explosive device placement near water caused minor erosion. Engineers evaluate stability. Recommend 48-hour repair window. That means another 2 days. Shipping industry erupts. International Maritime Organization demands explanation. Egypt insists safety first. They're right. Canal banks collapse. Entire waterway unusable for months. Remember Ever Given incident. One grounded container ship blocked canal for 6 days. March 2021. Global shipping lost $10 billion. This scenario worse. Deliberate attack versus accident. Precedent set for future targeting. Is this the start of a wider naval war? Comment Y or N. Hour 60. Economic damage assessment begins. $60 billion in delayed cargo. $4 billion in added fuel costs for rerouted vessels. Insurance claims exceed $2 billion. Stock markets react. European indices down 3%. Asian markets follow. Suez Canal Authority projects revenue loss of $90 million for closure period. Egyptian tourism industry takes hit. Sea resorts see cancellations. Investors flee emerging markets. Currency fluctuations ripple globally, but military implications dwarf economics. Choke point vulnerability exposed. U.S. naval strategy depends on rapid transit between Mediterranean and Indian Ocean. Carrier strike groups need Suez access. Chinese Belt and Road Initiative relies on maritime corridors. This attack proves how fragile global connectivity remains. One canal, 12 days of repairs, decades of assumptions shattered. Hour 66. Intelligence agencies pieced together operation. 6-person team. Entered Egypt via Sudan border. Trained in underwater demolitions. Equipment smuggled through Libya. Handlers based in third country. Financial trail leads to shell companies. Money laundered through cryptocurrency. This level of sophistication indicates state sponsorship. But which state? Analysts debate. Iran has motive. Disrupt Western trade. Pressure Egypt for regional policies, but timing seems off. Russia benefits from European energy crisis. Higher gas prices strengthen Moscow's position, but evidence thin. China loses most from closure. Unlikely culprit. Wild card. Non-state actor with state resources. Proxy warfare model. Deniability maintained. Attribution impossible. Perfect modern conflict. Red Sea Doctrine examines the gray zone where war and peace blur. Hour 72. Full canal reopens. 3 days, 12 hours, 26 minutes. Longest security closure in modern history. Backlog clearance begins. 24-hour operations. Vessels transit at maximum safe speed. Canal Authority waives fees for delayed ships. Goodwill gesture, but damage done. Shipping companies reconsider routes. Some permanently shift to Africa circumnavigation, slower but safer. Others demand Egyptian security guarantees. Insurance underwriters raise premiums for Suez transits. New normal established, risk premiums calculated, cost of doing business increases. Globalization revealed as expensive and fragile. Strategic consequences unfold slowly. NATO conducts emergency review. Mediterranean naval presence increased. Standing maritime groups redirect. Spain offers Rota naval base for enhanced operations. Italy opens Taranto for staging. France commits frigate squadron to permanent Red Sea patrol. United States repositions destroyer from Pacific Fleet. These forces protect shipping lanes, but also send message. Western powers will not tolerate choke point warfare. China watches carefully. Taiwan Strait in mind. Malacca Strait vulnerabilities assessed. Beijing accelerates plans for alternative trade routes. Northern Sea route through Arctic. Land corridors through Central Asia. Dependence on maritime passages seen as strategic weakness. What breaks next? Trade, diplomacy, or deterrence? Drop your prediction below. Egyptian government announces $100 million security upgrade. Underwater surveillance network. Drone patrols. Rapid response teams stationed every 20 kilometers. Suez Canal becomes militarized zone. Trade highway now looks like forward operating base. Israel offers intelligence sharing. Gulf states provide funding. Everyone has stake in keeping canal open, because next time devices might detonate. Next time closure could last weeks. Next time global economy might not recover so quickly. Red Sea Doctrine conclusion. 72 hours proved how fragile maritime trade remains. Single canal controls 12% of global commerce. One security threat cascades into $60 billion crisis. Naval power means nothing if economic arteries cut. This is asymmetric warfare evolved. Why sink ships when you can close the passage? Why fight fleets when you can strangle supply chains? Modern conflict targets infrastructure over platforms, economics over military, patience over aggression, and choke points remain the ultimate leverage. Will shipping routes fundamentally change after this? Can any canal or strait ever be truly secure? Who escalates next in the competition for maritime control? Subscribe to Red Sea Doctrine, where sea power decides everything, because the next closure might not end in 72 hours. The next attack might not fail, and the next time we might not see it coming until global trade stops cold. Trade routes, missiles, and war. Red Sea Doctrine.